It is hard to believe that 100 years ago this month, thousands of women were marching right outside this house, demanding one of our most fundamental rights, the right to vote, to have a say in our democracy. And today, a century later, its rooms are full of accomplished women who have overcome discrimination, shattered glass ceilings, and become outstanding role models for all of our sons and daughters.
With the help of the Equal Opportunity Employment Commission, I filed a sexual discrimination claim in 2007. We were able to prove without question that this was the case, that I was not being paid at the same rate as men, and I was not being allowed to even apply for other jobs solely based on the fact that I was a woman. It makes me feel so grateful that I made the decision to do what I did. Part of the battle for me was just saying no, and that I was not going to be treated this way.
In my career, I was a helicopter pilot and then went to NASA, and people say, well, you know, it's primarily a male-dominated field, and what I would say to them is, like, the helicopter didn't know if you were a man or a woman, the space station didn't know, the spacecraft doesn't know, the spacesuit doesn't know. So don't put limits on yourself.
When you come into a room and you have people that look at you as being a leader, as being a role model, no matter what age you're at. I mean, it starts from high school and on up. Even now where I'm at, it's just being a role model. But I think the way I carry myself, the values that I have, the character, it plays a big role in what you do and who you are in your life. And I think that young ladies, there's ways to carry yourself and there's ways to kind of earn that respect.
I always look at how far we've come. You know, as a woman, living in this era, there's so much that we have accomplished, and it's wonderful to look back and see those milestones and to really celebrate those women whose shoulders we stand on. However, there is a long way to go. So it's just always good to be balancing progress and goals.
While there's still a lot of work to be done, I'm confident that we can reach that goal, that we can make sure that every single door is open, every dream is within reach, for Malia, for Sasha, for your daughters, for your granddaughters, to make sure that they never feel like there are barriers in front of them, and that if they work hard, they can make it.
Came in earlier, did a panel with 150 local high school students talking about Women's History Month and being focused on your goals and, you know, having that confidence. I think so many of our young ladies unfortunately struggle with the self-confidence issue, and so trying to find your identity. And really, I mean, we talked about respect earlier today, and just how do you get respect and how do you carry yourself as a woman.
Just be your best, be a team player, be competent, and you'll find the people around you will accept you and welcome you into the team.
Check in with others that they admire in the world, but for doing important things, for taking risks, for being vulnerable, for being you know, for being a first, for not caring what other people think sometimes. I think those are the types of people that then allow us to sort of look in ourselves and say, what could I do? How can I make a difference?
If I can inspire one young lady, one young man, whoever, to make a change for women and girls, because I know that when women do better, the whole family and the community does better. And that's what we in America need, to always be striving to do better.